Good morning to you. Happy September. So this message just kind of dropped in my heart that I wanted to share with you. One is to acknowledge when something is not working for you. It is okay. And one of the things that came up, I saw the gif of like the can coming out of the machine but getting stuck. If you know, like, a vending machine is not working, you are not going to continue putting your money into the machine. You're not going to continue investing in it because you've already seen this don't work. So you're probably going to try to maybe shake it or whatever to try to get your snack out. But if it doesn't come out, you're not usually going to continue putting money into it. This analogy can go for anything, whether it's a relationship, a job, a career, a thought process. If it's not serving you, let it go. But what we tend to do is we tend to hold on to these things because we aren't really taught how to let go, how to make space for something new. We're like kind of conditioned to feel that change is not good, when change is actually the very thing that we need, that sets us free, that allows us to grow and to experience new things. So like I have been doing things, right? So I have like my own goals. One of my goals is to purchase a house within the next year. And so that means I am like combing through my finances and looking at how I'm spending money. And I'm like, if I'm spending money, that's counterproductive to my goal of saving money, right? And improving my finances so that I can get the house that I want. So I'm not going to continue. Once I identified like, okay, this is not working. Once I identified that that was not working for me, that allowed me to shift gears and find a way to like start changing things to make more money flow into my life and to be able to invest my money in wise ways. One of the things that I started doing was these amazing money Reiki sessions, and I have seen amazing growth and change from it, and so have my clients. But the thing is, like, if we continue to do things that are not working for us, it's not really going to get us very far. If your car is not working, you are not going to sit in it and try to drive it every single day when you know it's not working. Like, we fix things. Usually outside of ourselves, we fix things. But when it comes to ourselves, our habits, our thoughts, our behaviors that are not working for us, we just feel like, oh, well, that's just how I am. I can't change that, or it's too hard to change, or I tried it once and I didn't really, make it through. So I guess this is just how I am. Changing things, fixing things takes time. There's no instant fix for anything, right? We can put band-aids on things, right? One day you might decide like, okay, I'm gonna do this today, but the next day you might not feel like it, and so you don't do it. And that feels good. It feels comfortable because it did not stretch you. So now you are back at square one because you didn't really do anything. And the thing is with change, it's a continuous thing. When you are building a new habit, a new skill, whether you're trying to save, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to, whatever it is that you want to do, you have to work at it every single day. And I talked about this a little bit in the video that I did on like expanding your vision and upgrading your vision. You have to upgrade yourself along with it, right? It takes time and it takes practice. And it takes ongoing accountability. It takes ongoing work on your mindset. It takes using tools and resources on a daily basis to get you from point A to point B, from that point to the next point, and so on and so forth. Usually what happens is we get somewhere between A and B and we're like, oh, I can't do this, or I messed up, I'm a failure, so I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing that has not been working for me, getting the same results, and I'm gonna just continue to complain. And what I see that happens is we're not expanding. We're not expanding and we're not upgrading, but we're allowing ourselves to shrink down into the containers that we are comfortable in, the ones that we've already been existing in. So when it's time to step outside of that, it's scary, it's uncomfortable. It's like, I don't want to do this. So I'm going to go back to what feels good, even if it's not good for me, even if it keeps me stuck and unhappy but I know how to navigate it. I know these roads. I can put things on cruise control because I've been down these roads so many times. It's so familiar. It's so comfortable that it doesn't challenge me in any way. So acknowledge when the things in your life are not working for you. Then you have to decide what to do. Because choosing to do nothing or not making a decision, either way, it's still a choice. And you're making a decision one way or the other. One just feels like less work. If you want something new, you have to do something different. And one of the things that I have learned and that I know to be true is that change is a constant. We are always changing, we're always growing, we're always evolving. So no matter what, nothing ever stays the same. It's just a matter of which one feels good. Like, do you want to expand? Do you want to open up your ability to receive? Do you want to open up your heart and your mind and your spirit to experience new things? Or do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to stay in that mode of just getting by, like, you know what, I'm just gonna coast, whatever, this is it, this is all there is, when there's so much more. But we just have to open ourselves up to it. And this is one of the reasons why I am so big on visualizing and having a vision and your dreams and really knowing what they are, because that gives you something to look outside of yourself. And you start to realize, like, okay, if my dream is to own this magnificent house, but I'm out here like balling out of control, that's not gonna work for me to get to that vision. So when you start to realize what's working in your life, like, it makes a big difference. Like, if you realize, like, I'm in this relationship, but we gotta argue all the time, like, I don't feel that I'm being loved and nurtured properly, like, it's not really working for me, but I'm gonna stay in it because, I mean, I'm gonna just stay in it because this is what I know. But you know deep down inside, like, you want more, but you're not allowing yourself to open up to receive more. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to leave that relationship. Maybe it just means y'all need to talk more, or maybe you need to go to couples counseling, something. There are ways to resolve things. So what I'm saying is, if something is not working, you need to take steps to make it work better for you, or steps to change things so that you are putting yourself in the position where things are in alignment, where things are working, where things are flowing, where you feel supported and loved and nurtured and growing. Often it can boil down to feeling like you don't deserve anything different, feeling like certain things are not meant for you, feeling unsafe in expanding, unsafe in receiving, unsafe opening your heart to, like, really express what you want from your soul. And these are some of the things that I help people do. I help you open your heart. I help activate your heart. I help you unlock your abundance codes so that you can receive the vision that you desire for yourself, so that you can tap into the fullness of who you are and really experience the fullness of life. One of the things that I say all the time is that we were not put here to struggle for money, for love, for anything. Like, we were put here to experience the fullness of life. And unfortunately, a lot of times we have a lot of old habits and old beliefs and old programs where we were conditioned to think, oh, being in a relationship is hard, dating sucks, and, you know, I gotta work a job that I hate. I have to feel exhausted and angry and tired throughout the day. When in reality, we can do work that we love. We can have healthy, happy, and harmonious relationships with ourselves and others. We can receive an enormous amount of abundance in the form of money, in the form of love, in the form of peace, of bliss, and success. The question is, are you going to do what it takes to open up to receive it? The past few weeks for me have been very intense, and I had to make a very big decision so that I could step into the next version of myself, so that I could be open to receive the life and the desires that I have for myself. And I cannot wait to share more of that with you. And if you want to be supported in really opening your heart doing what it takes so that you can invite your vision to life, so that you can receive and truly live abundantly ever after. Click the link in my bio and book an abundance code session with me so that we can work on helping you to unlock your abundance and really expand your ability to receive in such beautiful and magnificent ways. I cannot wait to support you. I am sending you an abundance of love. Have a beautiful new month. It is September, my favorite month of the year. It's my birthday month. So I am super excited and I'm already receiving amazing, amazing gifts. So I will talk with you again soon. Peace.